And welcome in, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. Happy 4th of July, by the way. Glad that basketball is back here. As I'll be calling play-by-play tonight. No TV will be shown due to copyright, but play-by-play once again here. The basketball tournament. Big thank you all for tuning in to the stream earlier. We had the first game that went down earlier today. Quite the matchup between D2 and Big X. Big X came from behind and got the victory. So second game tonight here, everyone. I'll go to the top of the chat before we start. This is called a basketball tournament. This tournament started today. It's going to go all the way with the championship game on July 14th. Takes place in the Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio. And tonight here, the 8 p.m. time slot, we have a great matchup. Number 16 versus number 17. The 16 seed, the House of Paign. They are a team with Illinois alumni versus number 17 seed War Tampa. They're a team with Auburn alumni and Florida players from the state of Florida as well. So welcome in here, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let's see. I had quite a bit of early people here in the chat. Cole, what is good? Lex, what is up here? Happy 4th of July, everyone. Jason, my man, if he is back in, welcome in here, bud. Vaughn, welcome in here. You went in and out of my last stream. No problem, man. My streams are just up whenever you guys have a chance. Feel free to stop on by. If you're not around, no problem. These are up when you guys have a chance. Hey, welcome in, Patrick, bud. Hope all is well. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Bradley, once again, bud. Vegas Vix, what is good, man? Hey, Diego, welcome in, man. Is TBT for college players? Some of the players are college players that graduated from college basketball. So some of them are college. Basically, like every single one of them did play college at some point. They graduated at like different points, though. Some of these players did graduate last year, but some of these players did play overseas, or some of them did play in the G League. And I think there's a few players, I think, too, that's played in the NBA that's in this tournament as well. Hey, THG, man, thanks so much for stopping by. Happy 4th as well. Going well here, man. Glad to finally get back here to some type of normalcy as we get back to something here for everyone. Well, welcome in, Dakota, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Good evening as well, my man. Hopefully all is well. So the winner of this tournament gets $1 million. Actually, fans are also rewarded. If any fans registered out there that's supporters of whoever wins the championship for that team, they'll get a split of the $50,000 as the fans who ever registered towards that team who wins the championship. This is the first round today, 24-team tournament, so we're in the round of 24. The top 8 seeds receive the bye, which they'll play in the round of 16. So these two teams tonight, whoever wins this game will play on Wednesday, on July the 8th. That's at 4 p.m., and that will be against the number 1 seed defending champs, Carmen's crew, which happens to be the Ohio State alumni. So, gonna be quite the tournament, and we'll see what's going on. Yeah, there hasn't been any basketball since March, so glad that there's finally basketball again, which is great. And then the NBA at the end of this month. Hey, welcome in, Ray here. Thanks so much for stopping by. Who I got in this game? I'm gonna go with War Tampa in this one. This should be a pretty good game. War Tampa, There's two solid players here I'm looking out for tonight. Bryce Brown, who plays in the G League for the Maine Red Claws. He graduated from Auburn back in 2019. And also Fletcher McGee, the all-time career three-point record holder for college basketball. Played 4 years at Wofford, and that's going to be exciting to watch Fletcher McGee once again tonight. So those are the two shooting guards for War Tampa. And also, let's see here, House of Paign's got some pretty good players as well here. Mike Dahm, top 5 scorer in college basketball back in 2019, played at South Dakota State. Andres Feliz was the point at Illinois. So this I feel like is going to be a great game for tonight. And Malcolm Hill is a number 3 all-time scorer at Illinois. So I'll be calling play-by-play for this game today. 9-minute quarters, 4 quarters, 9-minute quarters, and then at the 4th quarter, with 4 minutes left remaining, what they do is something called Elam ending rolls. And whatever the team that leads by, they add 8 points to the score that the leading team had. So say if the in the last game, the leading team had 70 points. So Big X had 70 points with under 4 minutes left to go. They stopped the clock. They added in 8 points. So they set a target score for 78. And then whichever team scores 78 points first wins the game. And that was a great game earlier today between D2 and Big X. Final score was 79-74. Team Brotherly Love played in the second game. They won against Stillwater Stars from Oklahoma State, 87-71. So this is the third game here, as we will tip off very shortly. Let's see here. I'm going to go up to the chat. Got quite a bit of stuff here. Oh, that's great. So Patrick's putting out all as well. I'm glad here. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man. Glad that you're able to stop by here once again. And finally, it's great to get sports rolling indeed. Let's see here. Oh, Throwback Thursday, THG. Put out here. Thought I was reacting to an old game. Hey, welcome in, Jason, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. So we are live here. Probably when we get closer to the college season once again, I'll do like a Throwback Kentucky game. Right before the college season starts for you, my man. So we're going to get tipped off here, everyone. If you guys enjoy what I do for the content, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. And here we go, everyone, as we get ready. The third game of the tournament starting right now. Going from right to left in the court. Dark blue jerseys there. I think that's... Yeah, so that is War Tampa, who's got the dark blue with the orange today. And House of Paign has got the white jerseys and the orange leather. So House of Paign controls the tip. They take an early three, right corner, and they hit it down just like that. 15 seconds through so far. House of Paign with a triple from behind the arc. They lead 3-zip. First possession now. War Tampa with the basketball. They got it top of the key into the hands of Fletcher McGee. All-time three-point shooter. Moves it out to the left wing. That's a three taken. It's no good off the mark. Missed shot by War Tampa. Rebound here by House of Paign. House of Paign with the basketball. Billy Garrett. Played at DePaul. Floats it up. That one off the back iron. They get the offensive rebound, but the big man couldn't put it up. As that is Egru, the 6'11 center. He missed the shot. Hit the front rim. Rebound goes back to War Tampa. Second possession, War Tampa here. Basketball, they have it top of the key. Shaheed Davis with the ball. He played at Central Florida, Davis did. And now he moves it over to Bryce Brown. He's the player to watch out for tonight. Plays in the Celtics G League team, Maine Red Claws. He played 2015-19 back at Auburn. Brown moves it out. That's a three. Left wing hits the front rim. No good by Davis. Rebound goes right back over to Paign. House of Paign with the ball. They're going to take a three. That one hits the rim short. No good. Rebound goes right back over to War Tampa. Jacks up a three from the top. Got it. Money. Bryce Brown automatic there. This game is tied up 3 apiece. So if you guys enjoy the content here, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub. Hey, welcome in, Ken, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by, bud. I appreciate it. Vaughn here. Happy that sports are back indeed, dude. Finally able to get some sports back, so this is great. Offensive rebounds. And House of Paign follows it up for 2, and that shot goes down by Mike Dom for 2. So House of Paign leads by 2. 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter now. War Tampa right back with the basketball. Open 3 once again. They take it. It's off the mark by Davis. They get the offensive rebound. Another 3 corner. Missed it from the left corner right there by Fletcher McGee. And it goes a rebound defensively here by House of Paign. Paign on the dribble drive to the bucket. Andres Feliz puts it up and puts it home off the backboard. It's going to count. He'll go to the line to shoot 1. And House of Paign has the chance to take a 5-point lead if he does connect with this one. 7-3 to score. Formula 1 is back. That's great. Yeah, I heard that they tested like over 4,000 people associated with like Formula 1, and they had 0 positive tests. The free throw at the line, that one's good by Feliz. It's a 5-point lead right now. War Tampa right back with the basketball. 8-3 to score. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Moves it out to Fletcher McGee. McGee at the right wing as he's guarded by Feliz. McGee bounce pass over to the free throw circle. Davis feeds it inside. That one too strong off the backboard. Tipped around. The rebound goes right back over to House of Paign. House of Paign past half court, dribbling left wing. They got the ball right now. Dakota playing guitar for his city tonight. Congrats, man. That's awesome that you got the gig. That's great, man. Good luck, my man. 8-3 to score. Stoppage in time on the court right here. It's a reach and foul picked up by Fletcher McGee of War Tampa. House of Pain's going to get it back. House of Pain with the ball off the inbound. Bounce pass to Mike Dom. Dom has it left baseline. He's guarded by Davis. Dom takes the jumper. Turn around. Got it. That's difficult right there. Gets the left elbow too. As they extend that lead. Largest of the game up by 7. 10-3 to score. 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. War Tampa right with it back. Brown moves it around the perimeter. Now over into the hands of Willett here. And back over to Brown. Brown with the basketball. Dribble drive inside. Oh, nice feed over to number 2. He got bumped and fouled, I think, before the shot, though, so it's not going to count. That's Shaheed Davis. He put up the shot, but it's not going to count. It doesn't appear. So, no, foul was right before the shot, so looks like they'll inbound. Yeah, I heard about that today, Vegas Fix. David Price sitting out for the rest of the season. He just doesn't want to play. Well, that's the loss now for the Dodgers. How would Daniel Schwartz do tomorrow? He's going to get a solid 31st place for tomorrow's race at the Brickyard, Vaughn. 10-3 to score, 5:40 left to go in the first half. War Tampa with the ball. Bryce Brown has it. Guarded by Mike Dom at the top of the key. Brown blows past Dom here into the lane, floats it up. He's got it. 2 points there by Bryce Brown. And cuts it to 5. Yeah, I saw pictures of Zion. Indeed, man, he's getting leaner. Looks ripped for sure. 5:15 left to go in the first quarter. Bounce pass off the backdoor cut. Nice feed there as he lays it up and in. Mike Dunn for 2. And it's a 7-point game once again. So we approach the 5-minute mark left to go in the first quarter. War Tampa with the basketball. Bryce Brown has it as he takes it right past the Puma logo. Brown dribbles. Still top of the key. Feeds it off to the right wing here. Now he passes this one off. His teammate takes it inside, but he's pickpocketed the basketball. Nobody to beat right there and jams it down. Number 21, Malcolm Hill, throws it down right there for the House of Pain as they got their largest lead of the game. Timeout War Tampa right now. It's 14-5 to score. 4:45 left to go in the first quarter. House of Pain looking strong right now as we got a timeout taken. So right now we're going to go to break. If you guys are a first timer, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub here. As I call play-by-play. Usually cover play-by-play for college basketball, NBA. But first ever time I've ever done the TBT, the first game was earlier today with D2 versus Big X. And that was a pretty solid game. Hopefully this is a great one once again. Glad to have you guys in the channel. Tomorrow I'll be away for the first half of the day, so I won't have any streams early on in the day. But tomorrow I'm actually going to do the NASCAR race since I'm a big NASCAR fan as well, and every year I watch the Brickyard, so I'm going to cover that on the channel. So if you guys enjoy NASCAR, feel free to stop on by. And then Monday night, I do believe I'll be back with the two TBT games I'll be doing. I think they're at 7 and 9 on Monday. I wish they were like later games or so, because I work during the afternoon on the weekdays, so I won't be able to do the 2 p.m. games. I get home from work around like 3:40, so I can see if I can do the 4 o'clock games. Might have to join it in a little late though, depending if I come home from work. But I do plan on doing some of the 4 o'clock games. As we're back to action, 4.5 left to go in the first quarter. War Tampa dribble drive inside and floats it up, and that's going to be an offensive foul call by War Tampa there. Sean Willett commits the foul over the back, so it's going to go right back over to House of Pain here. Jason here, cutting grass while listening. Thank goodness I'm normal. I'm glad to get you guys some normal here, finally. Finally, we're able to get something here. As that's a missed layup by Mike Dom. Hit the side of the rim, went out of bounds by... Last touched out of bounds by War Tampa, so House of Pain will inbound this ball right under the hoop. Let's see here. I'll take a look at Dakota's message here. Jarrett Stidham, projected starter. Really? I would think Cam for sure would be starting over Jarrett Stidham. Missed shot right there off the inbound by House of Pain. The ball goes back over to War Tampa. Yeah, Zion getting leaner, meaning he's stronger for sure, and he's going to be dangerous once the restart happens. Yeah, indeed, the NBA for sure is watching the TBT to see how they handle this. Hey, welcome in Connor here. Thanks so much for stopping by, bud. I appreciate it for stopping on by here once again. But yeah, glad to have you back on, man. Yeah, they got 4 games tomorrow. I won't be able to cover any of the games tomorrow because I'll be out throughout most of the day, and I'm gonna cover the NASCAR race for special programming tomorrow since I always watch Indy every year for NASCAR, and then I plan on being back for the 2 Monday games. 14-5 the score. Looks like they're gonna go in a break here. I'm gonna see if I can update you guys a little bit of the scores so far in this game as House of Paign shooting the ball well from the floor. 50%, 6 for 12 right now. War Tampa struggling. They're only 2 for 9 to start out. But like the first game, Big X got down by 14 points. They got down by 14 points. They came back and won. And that was big because Nick Ward, he used to play at Michigan State. He was a big reason why Big X had the comeback at the end there. He had a great second half for Nick Ward. Let's see here. War Tampa leading scorer Bryce Brown, former Auburn player, plays for the Celtics G League team for the Maine Red Claws. Bryce Brown is all 5 points, made a 3-point shot to start off the game. And then for House of Paign here, Mike Dom. He's gonna give defenses fits here with his scoring. He was the number 4 scorer in college basketball back in 2019. Mike Dom, 9 points so far, made a 3-point shot, 4 for 6 from the floor. Going to be tough to stop for sure. We're on a break. We'll get back here in a couple of moments, everyone. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub if you guys are a first timer here on the channel. Glad to bring you guys play-by-play coverage tonight. The basketball tournament. First ever time I've done the basketball tournament, so this is actually fun. 4th of July, by the way. Yeah, it's been a while, so last time he went on the horse tournament with his boy Zach. That was all the way back in April. Wow. And that was a tough time. Like, look how far we've come since April. This is crazy. Like, March with no sports. April, all we had was like a horse tournament. No other sports. May, NASCAR returned in May. Sports are slowly getting back to normal. PGA Golf returned about a month ago, and horse racing came back a little bit while. Sports are slowly back, coming back here, and then with announcement, NBA, NHL coming back. NBA coming back later this month. Not sure when the NHL is going to come back, but it looks around, I think I heard around like very early August, I heard. As Vaughn's putting out, August 15th, the big Independence Day in Korea, he believes. Oh, that's awesome. Dakota signing a great defensive player. That's great, man. Yes, indeed, everyone. Have a great 4th of July. And hopefully you were able to get out there, maybe see some fireworks if they had any in the area. I know a lot of places towards my area ended up canceling fireworks. As we're back into this game, War Tampa just turned over the ball. That was just a pass off the mark there. They threw it out of bounds. 3.5 left to go in the first quarter. Ball goes right back over to House of Paign. They have it now, dribbling left baseline. A lot of contact, no foul there. You got a no call. It's going to go right back over to War Tampa. 3:20 left to go in the first quarter. Deep 3. They're going to take it top of the key with a lot of contact. That's a foul, and Bryce Brown will shoot 3 at the line. So, former Auburn Tiger here, Bryce Brown, he averaged just about 16 points per game his senior season at Auburn. 16 points a game is what he averaged this season. His rookie year in the G League for the Maine Red Claws, playing for the Celtics G League team. And he's going to go to the free throw line. He's got all 5 points so far. 3 shots here at the line. First shot's good. So that one's good. Not really much of anything so far by Shahid here. All the scoring's been by Bryce Brown so far for War Tampa. Brown at the free throw line. Second shot's good. He's got all 7 points, with 3:17 left to go in the first quarter. But welcome in, Kelvin Austin. Thanks so much for stopping by, finding my channel. I appreciate it, man. 14-7. Bryce Brown, he got fouled from 3-point range, so his third, and he is perfect. All 8 points so far. 3:15 left to go in the first quarter. House of Paign with the basketball. Takes it past half court here. This is number 10, Andres Feliz. He was the point guard this past season for Illinois. Moves it over now. Passes back over to Feliz. He's got it right wing, guarded by Brown. Feliz now dribbles, working on Brown. Right baseline, floats it up. He's got it. 16-8. with under 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Still a lot of time. I covered a game earlier today, Big X versus D2. Big X was down by 14 points early. They came back, they won it. That shot, floater, no good by War Tampa. Rebound goes back over to House of Paign. Feliz got the basketball. Feliz steps back outside the perimeter, moves it over top of the key into the hands of Michael Fink. Fink now passes over left wing perimeter for the House of Paign. Step back, deep two. That one's no good. Off the mark, rebounds here by War Tampa. Scotty James, who played at Liberty, gets the rebounds. 2:20 left to go in the first quarter. If you guys are new, first timer, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subs here, as I call play-by-play on the channel. Taylor Persons, he's got the ball now. Played at Ball State for college basketball. And we got a foul away from the ball here by House of Paign. They pick up their 4th foul. 5 fouls. 5 fouls in the quarter means that the offense gets to shoot the ball for in the bonus at the double bonus at the free throw line. So 2 shots once the defensive team picks up 5 fouls. That floater in the key, that one's no good. The rebound goes right back over to House of Paign. Under 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Yeah, I hear you, Diego. They banned a lot of the fireworks in my my area because of large gatherings and stuff. Yeah, that's true. The only sport we have in April is the NFL draft. Right smack in the middle of April. Jason McCourty, Dakota signing out, great defensive player indeed. So I just saw him, so he signed Jason McCourty for his team he just put. That's great. Alright, so War Tampa just got fouled. They're going to go to the free throw line. First shot's good at the line there. 16-9. Is NBA going to televise scrimmage games? I have no clue. I'm not sure. I heard about the scrimmage schedule today. I haven't checked it yet. So I don't know. I haven't checked it yet. Second shot's up. That one's good. My guess would probably be probably not, because they've never televised scrimmages before. But we're kind of short on sports too. But we're getting sports back. 1:40 left to go in the first quarter. 16-10 the score. Vegas Vix hears the fireworks outside. I'm sure that people have fireworks in my town today, because my town's got like a lot of land. People live on like a lot of acres in my town. Yep, Taiwan Baseball League, Nicaragua Boxing League in April. They had as House of Paign got fouled there. They're going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Billy Garrett. 2 shots here at the line for the House of Paign. First shot here, Garrett, he's got it. 17-10. Oh, yeah, I think so, too. So, I think all of them will recover. I hope Spencer Dinwiddie's feeling well, because he's one of the few players that tested positive that had, like, symptoms with it, and he wasn't feeling well. So I hope that he's feeling better. Second shot, no good. 1.5 left to go in the first quarter. Bryce Brown with the basketball for War Tampa. Brown dribbling top of the key, still with the ball, moves it over. War Tampa has it. Shaheed Davis who has it. Davis passes over now to Persons. Persons puts up the jumper. That one's up and that one's through. Got it for 2 there by Taylor Persons for 2. 17-12 the score. If you guys are a first timer, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub here. First ever time calling the TBT before is we got a tie ball right there. Tie up on the court. Wrestling for that ball between number 14, Taylor Persons of War Tampa. It's going to be possession arrow as he fought for, who's that? Is that 24? Yeah, Mike Dom for House of Paign. Both of them fighting over the ball. It turned out to be a tie-up, and it's going to be War Tampa ball. So 17-12. Bounce pass over now, right wing perimeter. As that is Brown, floats it up. Brown missed it. They get the offensive rebound. It's Davis who has it. Passes back over to Brown. He feeds it over inside. Back up and in off the backdoor cut. That one is good for 2. It's by Sean Willett that time. So They're coming right back, 17-14. Sean Willett gets the bucket for War Tampa. I'll go over some stats here once we end the first quarter. 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 5-second differential, shot clock and game clock. And we get a whistle here. It's going to be away from the basketball. Foul picked up by War Tampa. Sean Willett picks up the foul. 18.3 left to go on the clock in the first quarter. And that's going to be foul number 4, I believe, picked up by War Tampa. So one more here in the quarter in the final 18 seconds. And that will mean House of Paign will be at the free throw line. And War Tampa intercepted the ball, and it got tipped out of bounds as well. 12 seconds left to go on the clock. It got tipped out of bounds by House of Paign anyway, so it's going to be War Tampa basketball. War Tampa looking like they're going to have the last shot. Bounce pass. Oh, stolen away. Terrible pass. Going to take it all himself. Jams it down for 2, and Malcolm Hill throws it down off a careless pass right there by War Tampa, as they just bounced past it, right past half court to their teammate. Didn't see Malcolm Hill jump the route, and he took it the distance with no defenders behind him, and that is the difference there between tying the game up at 17 if War Tampa had hit a 3-point shot, and House of Paign with a steal to put it a 5-point game. So right now we're on break here. We just ended the first quarter in this one. As we all welcome you guys in here, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub. If you guys enjoy what I do here, I call play-by-play college basketball, NBA. And this is the first ever time I've covered TBT before, so this is pretty cool. Thank you all so much for joining in. Tomorrow I'll have special programming on the channel with the Brickyard 400, big event tomorrow at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Sometimes I do NASCAR races as well. And I do plan to do the 2 games on Monday as well for TBT. Hey, welcome on the channel here, Lathan Dixon. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Diego's going to be happy when they find the vaccine in early January. I hope so, man. Like, anything that we can help out to get, like, back to, like, normal and get, like, more fans in the stands, that'd be great. My girlfriend's mom, what she actually does is she's one of the people that works in the statistics for the vaccine that's currently in progress. So that's her actual job. Is she keeps, like, the statistics of all the people that's being tested and stuff, like, and, like, the placebo stuff for the tests. Like what a job to have, like, right now. 19-14 the score. House of Paign, the Illinois alumni, up by 5 here against War Tampa. Let's see. I'm going to take a look here at the stats so far. If anybody, because I had a couple people ask me about stats in the last game. I just posted a link there. If anybody wants, like, stats to follow or so throughout the game, feel free to check those out or so, because I got a couple people that wanted some stats in the last game to see who is playing. Let's see here. I'll take a look at the leading scores here as I do a little bit of a rundown. Mike Dom. So that's for House of Paign here. Mike Dom with 12 points so far. Played at South Dakota State, so he is the leading scorer in this game, 12 points. Andres Feliz doing well. He's got 5 points so far by Feliz. No assists, though. No assists, though, so far by Andres Feliz at the points. And then, as far as War Tampa, strong game so far by Bryce Brown. He was the machine to start. He's got 8 points so far by Bryce Brown. Knocked down the first 3-point shot. And then, other than that, there's just three players with 2 points in there for War Tampa. Scotty James, Taylor Persons, and then Sean Willett. And that's it. Fletcher McGee actually hasn't scored. He's only played 4 minutes. Bryce Brown getting the entirety of the minutes so far. So Bryce Brown's been on the court for all 9 minutes. All 9 minutes so far for Andres Feliz and also Malcolm Hill of House of Paign. So 2 players with a full 9 minutes so far as we get going here. Okay, so we're into the second quarter. Second quarter, House of Paign takes the 3. It's up, and it's good. So House of Paign knocks it down. 22-14. War Tampa just jacked up a 3. That one's no good. House of Paign gets the basketball. Oh, nice pass right there. Left baseline off the backdoor cut to the hoop. Cutting right there from the top of the key. Gets fouled, and House of Paign will shoot 2 at the line. 8-11 left to go in the second quarter. So we're going to have... That's Feliz at the line. Yeah, that's Andres Feliz at the free throw line for House of Paign. First one's up. First one's good. 23-14 the score. Yeah, medical experts optimistic about vaccine in January. Anything that could help us get larger fans in the stands for sure. Dakota just resigned Andy Isabella. That's great. He played college football at UMass, at my home state. That's great. He plays in the... I think he still plays in the Cardinals. Second shot good by Feliz at the line, 24-14. We got to foul away from the ball here, as War Tampa took it up the court, so House of Paign picks up the foul. Yep, all the sports that were back last month. Golf for sure. And then all the stuff out in Europe. And then Asia. 24-14, 7:54 left to go in the second quarter. So we're going to have an inbound coming up here in just a moment. They're just sorting this out. So inbound will go underneath the basket. War Tampa will inbound the basketball. They're trailing by 10. If you guys enjoy the content, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub, and glad to have you guys on the channel. War Tampa moving it around the perimeter here into the hands of Shaheed Davis. Davis with the ball, and they're going to say he traveled with it. So rough start here by Davis in this game as the ball goes back to the House of Paign now with 7:45 left to go in the second quarter. Yep, and then the three major sports returning later this month. Baseball, NBA, and hockey coming back, and then hopefully football is back by September here. I know I was talking about that with a couple of people in the last stream about football, how it's the preseason doesn't look too well for an entire preseason. They already canceled 2 games. Left corner 3. House of Paign releases. Mike Dahm hits. I think he's got 15 points right now for Mike Dahm. Wow. What a game by him. 27-14. That's a 10-zip run here by House of Paign with 7:10 left to go in the second quarter. War Tampa with the basketball as they dribble now inside. Low post bounce pass as they put it up, and it's good. Shaheed Davis gonna take it right there. He gets fouled as well. So they're gonna count the bucket. And Davis will go to the free throw line. He's gonna shoot 1 shot. It's a big bucket there. So that's the first bucket today by Shaheed Davis for War Tampa. Puts it back to 11. He has a chance here to complete the 3-point play. So here we go. Shaheed Davis at the free throw line. 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter. As we welcome you guys in here. Thanks so much for finding my channel, stopping on by. I appreciate it, everyone. That shot, no good. Hit the back iron by Davis. House of Paign with the basketball. They have it top of the key here. And they pass it over to Mike Dahm. Mike Dahm, absolute gem. Looking for more. Left baseline jumper, no good. Try to follow it up. Ball got tipped out of bounds, though. Last touch by Mike Dahm. And War Tampa will get it right back. 27-16. The last game I covered, the first one for today, Big X was down by 14 points. Came back and won it. They had a lot of rust early on in that game. A ton of bricks in that one. We've seen House of Paign make a bunch of shots, and it's been in courtesy of Mike Dahm. Dribble drive to the bucket. Floats it up. Fletcher McGee scores. That's his first bucket right there. As they moved it top of the key, he dribble drived right into the paint. Floated it up and in with a left hand off the glass. They draw win in single digits. 6:15 left remaining here in the second quarter. Looking for some space was Kyle Vanales there of House of Paign, but he passes off to Feliz. Feliz, oh, right there. Swifty move around the defender. Just weaved right in between the entire defense with the right hand. Laid it up and in off the backboard, and that's good for 2. 29-18. War Tampa with a ball. Massive block out of bounds by House of Paign, and War Tampa will get it back. And Mike Dahm, I think, was the one who swatted it away. Let's see here in the replay. Yep. Mike Dahm. Mike Dahm's been everywhere today. I really do hope so, Vaughn. Hopefully we'll have crowds at March Madness games, pep bands. Hopefully we'll have the full round of March Madness, the entire 68-team bracket, with the playing games too on the Tuesday and Wednesday, the full thing. House of Paign with the ball, took the 3, they missed it. It gets rebound by War Tampa. Or, no, War Tampa actually missed it. Back by House of Paign. We get a foul picked up. House of Paign gets fouled. We got 5:34 left to go. 29-18 to score. Vaughn's birthday gift here, could be when he turns 19 in January. Everything goes back to normal. I hope so. 5.5 left to go. 11-point game. War Tampa right back with the ball. Lob pass. Low post. Turnaround jumper. And that one wasn't even close. It hit the rim short, but there was contact there. So they're going to go to the free throw line here with War Tampa. Shoot 2. Deshaun Murray will go at the line. Shoot 2. He played at Auburn from 2014 to 2019. Dakota's pick here from Illinois State. He picks up James Robinson for his draft he's got going on. Yep, hopefully we'll get as little cases as possible next March. I feel like it's always going to be with us right now, but like trying to like get as little as possible where we can all live normal lives. As War Tampa hits down both of the free throws. 5 minutes left to go. House of Paign right back with the ball here. Feliz has it. Passes out top of the key into the hands of LaRon Black. He takes the 3. It's off the mark. A rebound, War Tampa. War Tampa with it under 5 left to go in the second quarter. They get the basketball at the edge of the logo. Dribbles now right wing perimeter for War Tampa. That's the pick that's set up by Horace Spencer there. He played for Auburn. Puts the ball now into the hands of number 13. Into the key. Finishes with a left hand. It's Deshaun Murray. As he got 2 more. Cuts it down to 7. 4.5 remaining. Ball goes back to the House of Paign. They get it right baseline. Spin move. Into the key. Billy Garrett puts it up. And there's some contact there in the shot, I think. It's going to stop the clock here with 4:28. So 4:28 left to go right now in the second quarter. Yeah, number 0, Bryce Brown, picks up the foul. Justin Herbert. Dakota's picking up Justin Herbert from Oregon. Hopefully, he can hopefully have a good rookie season. 29-22. 4:28 left to go. Hey, welcome in here, Alex, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let's get the Luka Garza update from me here. Head coach Fran McCaffrey giving the latest surrounding Luka Garza's upcoming decision. Plenty of opportunities to play professionally. Should choose to do so. Think he feels strongly about his teammates wanting to come back and be the National Player of the Year. That will be massive if he does come back. As House of Paign. First shot was good at the free throw line. Second shot, though, no good. Rattled out. Got tipped out of bounds. As we got 4:27 left remaining. Ball got tipped out of bounds. Poked out of bounds by House of Paign. So it goes right back over to War Tampa. War Tampa's got it. Bounce pass. That ball gets stolen away. Deflected there. One man to beat by the House of Paign. Oh, what a block. Block clearing right there by War Tampa. They're going to put it up the court. Left wing 3. It's off the mark. Try to follow it up. Bryce Brown does. Puts it into the hands of Scotty James. James feeds it inside. Nice pass. Shot fake. Puts it up, and it's going to go up and in off the glass. Scores. And War Tampa converts on that one. They'll go to the free throw line and shoot the and one here with Deshaun Murray. As he's getting on a little bit of hot streak right now for Deshaun Murray. Deshaun Murray, 6 points. Got the past couple buckets. Bryce Brown with 8. Mike Dom sits at 15 so far for the House of Paign. That's huge there. If Luka Garza does come back for Iowa, that's massive, man. Final 4 team, they look like. 4 minutes left to go. 30-24. That's a missed free throw at the line by War Tampa there. By Deshaun Murray as the ball goes back to the House of Paign. House of Paign takes the shot. It is up. And it is good by Kyle Vanales. 32-24. Baseball signings too for Dakota, so he's got a lot to look forward to in the future. That's a jumper, no good. Hit the front rim, and Mike Dom gets the rebound. He's had a massive game so far, looking for more. Puts the ball, though, into the hands of Vanales. Takes another jumper. That one's no good off the mark. The rebound goes back over. War Tampa has it. 3.5 remaining. Dribble drive into the lane. Willett puts it up, and got a lot of contact here in a foul. foul here on the court. As we have a stoppage in time, too, it appears to be 3:23 left to go in the second quarter in this one. And we will go on break. So actually, yeah, the foul was by number 3, Willett. So it was on War Tampa, actually. So that foul was by Willett. So that happened. So that was offensive then. So that was an offensive foul. 3:23 left to go in the second quarter. House of Paign shooting the ball well from the floor, and they're connecting from shots. That's why they're winning the game. 46% from the floor, 43% from downtown. They've connected on 3 3-point shots of the 7 attempts. And the main reason why is because of here Mike Dom. Mike Dom, 15 points, 6 for 9 from the floor, 3 for 3 from the outside here, and a strong showing by him in today's game. So right now we're just on break. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub if you're a first timer on the channel. Thanks so much for stopping by, everyone. I appreciate it here. This has been awesome. Vegas Vic's liking the House of Paign to win this year's. They happen to be a 16 seed. Whoever wins this game has to take on the defending champs in the next round. That game will take place on Wednesday 4 p.m., which I'll probably be able to do after work. I won't be able to do the 2 o'clock game since I'm at work, but I work 7 to 3. I used to have hours that were 8:30 to 5, but it got once this whole thing happened back in March, it got moved from 7 to 3 now. So that's when I work in the weekdays. Vaughn's targeting his trip to Australia 2022-2023. Hopefully you'll have a great dream trip by then, man. That's great. I'm shocked too, Vaughn. That MLB was able to put together so quickly. Like, they could have been back today. Like, 4th of July games, they could have had opening day. But now they're, like, stuck in, like the 20s of July to start. Like, throwing the season together for MLB. Like, I can't believe that, like, a couple weeks ago they were able to say, oh, yeah, we're just going to start in July. Like, I thought that there wouldn't be a season. There seemed like no progress at all until the commissioner was like, okay, we're just having a season in July. Whoever doesn't want to play, you don't need to play baseball. And whoever does, just show up and play. So, yeah, it's crazy how they just threw that together. And the NBA had, like, well thought out planning before that. Like, we've all known for, like, I think since, like, late May, I think, yeah, since, like, really late May, we learned that the date would be July 30th to start off. The 30th and the 31st is really when, like, the actual games start. Alright, we're back to action. 32-24 to score, 3 minutes left to go in the second half. House of Paign with the basketball. They put up the jumper right there. That one's high off the backboard, no good, but a lot of contact and a foul. So House of Pain's going to go to the line. DeAndre Swift's signing rookie deal with the Lions, 4 years. That's huge. Wow. First shot, good at the free throw line for the House of Paign. Number 21, Malcolm Hill at the line. That's big for the Lions, too, because they need, like, running back depth on the roster. So DeAndre Swift, to give him 4 years, that's massive. Because if Kerryon Johnson keeps on getting hurt, they really need to find their next running back. Kerryon Johnson had, like, 1 good season, and that was it. And then last year, unfortunately, got injured. War Tampa takes the 3. It's off the back iron, no good. Full court outlet pass right up. One man to beat. Puts it up, and that one's too high off the backboard. A lot of contact, and it's going to result in a foul. So House of Paign will go to the line as Bryce Brown picks up another foul. 2:46 left to go. 9-point game. Dakota's got his baseball signings, too. So Anthony Rizzo picking up right now. That's a good pickup, man. 33-24, looking to add to it. At the free throw lines, the House of Paign. And first one's up, first one's good. Billy Garrett hits it at the line. He played for Illinois back in he played for DePaul back in 2013 to 17. A lot of these players are from Illinois on the House of Paign. A couple are from different colleges here. Michael Fink actually started out at Illinois. He played for Grand Canyon University, though, transferred over. Second shot's good. Billy Garrett played for DePaul. And then Kyle Vanally's played for Central Connecticut State. And he's on this team, and he dropped down over 21 points per game back in 2012-13 for Central Connecticut State. And they actually made the NCAA tournament 3 times since 2000. And yeah, lately it's just been unfortunate for Central Connecticut State. 2:20 left to go. Turnover by House of Paign. War Tampa has it back, and they go into the lane, floats it up, and that one's good for 2 right there. As Murray's having a pretty good game himself. Deshaun Murray hits the jumper. 35-26 the score. House of Paign's got it, approaching 2 minutes. Floats it up, that one up and in off the backboard. Got a lot of scoring here in the first half. Andres Feliz as well. Just graduated from Illinois, the point guard, as he puts it down. It's an 11-point game. War Tampa has it. Dribble drive. Inside. Floats it up. Bryce Brown with a contact, and Brown's... No, that's number 8 there. Looked like number 0, but actually Brent Jackson, the one who scored for War Tampa. So War Tampa scores right there. As Brent Jackson, number 8, scores up and in off the glass, gets fouled as well. So he's going to go to the free throw line also. It's 37-28. So one shot here at the free throw line by Brent Jackson for War Tampa. He's got 1 at the line, minute 52 left to go. If you guys are first timer, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub here. I call play-by-play, college basketball, NBA on the channel. Thanks so much for stopping by, everyone. I appreciate it. He missed the free throw, hit the rim short. House of Paign gets the rebound. Mike Dom puts it now into the corner. They're going to take a deep 2. Kyle Vanally's off the mark. No good. Rebound goes back over. Shaheed Davis with the board here for War Tampa. Got a collision right around mid-court there with 2 players trying to get that steal. Number 0, Kyle Vanally's went after it. The ball gets poked out of bounds with a minute 33 left to go. So that's out of bounds there by 14 of War Tampa. 14 of War Tampa. Taylor Persons got the pass, and he just ran over Kyle Vanally's trying to make a play on the ball, and Kyle Vanally's took the charge. So it's going to go back over to the House of Paign here. Minute 30 left to go before halftime. House of Paign with the ball. Feliz dribbling now, left wing, moves it over to Mike Dom. He's got 15 points, passes over, right wing 3. It's off the mark, taken by Malcolm Hill, rebound War Tampa. War Tampa had the ball stolen right back, though, by House of Paign. Mike Dom floats it up, no good. War Tampa gets it right back defensively. Minute 10 left to go. War Tampa takes a 3. It's up, no good. Missed shot there. They tried to get the rebound off the Brent Jackson miss, tipped out of bounds. I think it's out of bounds. It's going to be out of bounds by Malcolm Hill of House of Paign. So War Tampa gets it back. 1 minute left to play. So 1 minute left to play before halftime. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by here. I appreciate it, everybody finding my channel here. Under a minute left to go as they inbound. War Tampa with the basketball. Into the hands of Brent Jackson. Going to take a 3. Top of the key. It hits the rim short. No good. Tipped around. And Feliz gets the rebound. Feliz outlet pass over to Mike Dom. Terrific defense there. Tips it out of bounds by Shaheed Davis. So it's touched by War Tampa. Mike Dom looked like he was open. Looked like he could have got behind Davis. But Davis did a great job to fly up there and tip it out of bounds. Inbound, Dom hands it off now to Vanally's. Vanally's into the key. That is an air ball. Tons of contact. No. Collision right here underneath the basket. And Mike Dom tried to get the ball, but it touched the baseline out of the fingertips of Dom, and that's going to be out of bounds. So War Tampa going to get it right back. Yeah, they're going to get it right back here. War Tampa, 35 seconds left remaining before halftime. They're down by 9. War Tampa dribbles past the timeline here. Taylor Persons with the basketball. 25 seconds left to go before halftime. He's guarded by Feliz at the edge of that Puma logo here at half court. Persons got it 20 seconds. 4-second differential, shot clock and game clock. Shot clock down to 12, game clock down to 16. Persons still with the ball. War Tampa's got it trailing by 9. Persons still with it. 5 seconds on the game clock. Top of the key. Takes the 3 without passing it, and that's not good passing there. Hits the front rim behind the defense. Mike Dom gets the outlet pass, jams it down as the clock expires. And that is 2 miscues to end both of the quarters here by War Tampa. The end of the first quarter, terrible bounce pass as House of Paign cashed it in for 2 there. It should have been 17-17 if they drilled a 3. Instead, at the end of the first quarter to start off this game, it was 19-14 to start it out, and then right there, 39-28 as we go into halftime. That was just Taylor Persons for War Tampa, thinking that he could do it himself. No passing whatsoever in that full possession as he had the whole shot clock. He just jacks up a 3 as the shot clock goes down to 2 seconds. Hits the front rim, gets rebounded by House of Paign. Full court outlet pass to Mike Dom, who's all alone, and he slams it down. So this is what it looks like right now. It's an 11-point lead at halftime, everybody, by House of Paign. Thanks so much all for stopping by here. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up if you're new. Hit the subscribe button if you guys enjoy the content. I cover play-by-play for college basketball, NBA, March Madness tournament here on the channel. Sometimes special programming as far as NASCAR races. I do a couple NASCAR races as well. And glad to bring you guys the basketball tournament here. So welcome in. And thanks so much for finding my channel here on the play-by-play. So Chris Jones for Kansas City got the franchise tag Alex putting out. You have to sign that tender, though. Deadline to override that long-term is July 15th or he won't play. Jones tweeted out. Le'Veon Bell told him about this. Oof, that was unfortunate this season that Le'Veon Bell just missed and didn't play. Got the best player in the NFL as far as fantasy football that season. He just sits out. Alright, so right now we're just on break. Hey, welcome in here, Bradley, man. He's back. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. So, right now we're on break. Going to go over a couple stats here for everyone. As House of Pain's able to connect on more shots than War Tampa so far. 42% from the floor. The difference has been the offense here. House of Paign and War Tampa down to 34% from the floor here. Key players in this one, as we take a look. House of Paign delivering here with Mike Dom. He's got himself a great game so far. 6 for 10 from the floor. Perfect 3 for 3 from behind the arc. 15 points, the leading scorer in this game by Mike Dom, dropping 15 at halftime. He's got 6 rebounds as well. Taking a look at some of the other players here. Andres Feliz having himself a game. Double-digit points here for the former Illinois Fighting Illini as he graduated. He graduated back in May here for Andres Feliz. And he's got 11 points right now, doing well. 4 for 5 from the floor. Hey, welcome in, that Asian kid. What is up, man? Thanks so much for stopping by, bud. Dakota's still playing guitar for his city. That's great, dude. Hope the guitar playing stuff's going well here tonight. As far as War Tampa's scoring in this one, Bryce Brown had a great start. He got all the first 8 points to the game, as after that it's just cooled off though. Bryce Brown first 8 points and he's slowed down a ton. Now it's up to Deshaun Murray. Deshaun Murray's got 8 points. Both of these players played at Auburn for college basketball, and the rest of the lineup's only got 2 points. So the winner of this game will take on the defending champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes alumni, Carmen's crew, in the second round here in the round of 16. That game will take place on Wednesday, July 8th at 4 p.m. So right now we're just at halftime, everyone. We had a great game earlier today. Big X. They were down by 14 points. They came back, and they got the victory against D2. That was a really good game. They called earlier today, 79-74 the final. Team Brotherly Love in the second game today. They beat Stillwater Stars in that second game, 87-71. Oh, yeah, man, that Asian kid for sure. Pointing out that the people in Florida they're one species here. Yeah, it's just, man, it's just shattering what's going on. Crazy what's going on. Florida and Texas. Hey, welcome in, Cold Bud. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Yeah, they had to shut down the Florida Keys till July 7th because the cases have gone like so out of control right now, and they don't have a mask mandate out in Florida yet. Some of the counties have done it, but they just haven't put it in yet for everyone to wear masks. This is actually live, so this game is live on ESPN. So this is an actual basketball game that's live over on ESPN right now. It's called the basketball tournament, and it's taking place in Columbus, Ohio. It's a tournament that started today, the 4th of July. It goes all the way till July 14th on a Tuesday night with a championship game. So this is an actual basketball game. So all these streams are going on live right now. This game can be found over on ESPN. And this is a 24-team tournament, single elimination here. This is the first round, so this is the round of 24. The top 8 seeds get a first round bye, so whoever wins this will play in the round 16 against the number 1 seed. There's 24 seeds total in this bracket. I did the game earlier today, number 9 versus number 24. So right now we're just on break, but we'll be back in a couple moments. Yeah, no problem, Cole. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man. It might be like a little odd, like some of you guys probably were wondering like if this was like really live, because there wasn't like a lot of like buzz on it. The reason why I found it was because of ESPN. I found this off of ESPN because ESPN's running it, but there wasn't really like a ton of buzz on it compared to like all the other sports like restarting and stuff. This is like former college basketball players playing, and some of these players played in the G League or overseas, and a couple actually played in the NBA. So this is all like basically all these players played college basketball at some point of time. A couple of these players played recently. Fletcher McGee plays on board Tampa. He's the all-time college basketball three-point shooting leader. He broke that three-point shooting record. That was the round of 64 game back in 2019. Wofford against Seton Hall. Bryce Brown played on Auburn, graduated in 2019. He was part of the Final Four team. Same as Horace Spencer. He's on board Tampa. House of Paign as for recent players, Andres Feliz, who played at Illinois. He graduated. He graduated back in May for Illinois. And then Mike Dom, he played for South Dakota State, and he was a top 5 scorer back in 2019. Yeah, so California did their mask order. Yeah, it's been in effect here since very early May in Massachusetts, and we went from 3,000 cases all the way down to now like 200 per day. Like it has gone down like way far. It's because everybody wears their mask. Like everybody in my state wears their mask. And I feel like Massachusetts is like a protector for all the other states, because the states above me, New Hampshire, we went up to New Hampshire last week, and it's kind of like half and half. Half the people wear their mask, half the people don't. And Mass is kind of like since like 99.9% of people wear their mask in Mass, it like helps out like anything above Mass, because a lot of residents from Mass go north to like the vacation site. So we go north to New Hampshire, or like Maine or Vermont. So it helps them out too that they haven't got hit severely, because New Hampshire is down to like 15 to 20 cases per day now. Yeah, I remember that, the race to reopen with some of these states. I know Oklahoma had like nightclubs and like really early on. Like some of these states were moving phases like early on, and you have to take it like slow and steady, and that's what we've done in my state of Mass. We've taken it slow and steady. We actually delayed it for a week to go to phase 3, which we start phase 3 on Monday. It was supposed to be last Monday, but we actually delayed it to make sure that everything was like in place and like all the data like lined up with everything. But we're seeing decreases all around the board as far as like cases, hospitalizations, positive test rates down to like 1.8 in the state. So everything's just way down to what it was. I think it peaked like around like April 20th. Dakota had to take his water break from playing guitar. That's great, man, that you're able to get some playing time, and hopefully it's out with like able to get like a couple people or so, if it's like an event or so where like people or a couple people nearby, socially distance and stuff going on. Let's see, I know Kerryon Johnson can stay healthy. Do I think Lions will have a really good running game? Yeah, so if he can stay healthy, they got a chance here. I feel like to have like a much better running game, but they need blocking as well, and they need like a balanced attack like they had a couple years ago where like Matthew Stafford wasn't like dropping back like 40-50 times a game and attempting like 45-50 passes a game. Like that game a few years back when they had the Sunday night game against the Patriots where the Lions creamed the Patriots that game. That was, like, I'm a massive Patriots fan. That was the worst Patriots game I have ever seen in my life. That was terrible. Sunday Night Football. I thought that season that they would go 5-11, like, after that game. I think that was week 3 of Sunday Night Football. And they got crushed against the Lions that game. And then they ended up winning the Super Bowl from that. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, I like DeAndre Swift here. I think he's got a good future to help out. Definitely provides some great depth in the backfield there for Detroit. So right now, we're just on halftime. We're gonna get to the third quarter here, everyone, in just a moment. Oh yeah, so yeah, Rhode Island leads testing per capita. So Vegas Vic's putting out about his state in Rhode Island that when they started out those rapid tests by CVS, they're doing like cranking out 3,500, 4,000 tests per day for the smallest state in the U.S. And like they're able to like test traits like that. That's why it's been so successful. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get back here, everyone. Third quarter. 39-28 the score. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub. As here we go back to the play-by-play of this one. Bryce Brown with the basketball. Dark blue jerseys are War Tampa as they go from left to right on the court as Bryce Brown goes dribble drive, lays it up and in. That was difficult right there in between the defense, and Brown gets fouled as well. So Bryce Brown will go to the line and shoot one. So Bryce Brown's got 10 points, double-digit points right now for the former Auburn Tiger. They're in the Auburn, basically, yeah, Auburn colors for this game here, except they say War Tampa on the front. That shot no good, though, rattled out. Rebound goes back to House of Paign. Dark blue jerseys, orange letters and numbers for War Tampa. House of Paign in the white jerseys, orange letters and numbers for this one for House of Paign. House of Paign with the basketball. Going right to left in the court at the free throw circle. That ball off the pass is tipped, deflected, and it's stolen away here by War Tampa. 8.5 left to go, 9-point ball game. War Tampa has it. Weaves in between the defense, puts it back out to the left wing perimeter. Brown's got it. Brown makes his move. Reverse hand, no good. Hits the side of the backboard. Right there, gets rebounded, goes back over to House of Paign. House of Paign going to take a 3. It's no good. Both of these teams missing the last couple shots here. As War Tampa gets it right back. Fletcher McGee's got the ball. McGee moves it over. Open 3. They're going to take it. Money. Shaheed Davis. That was a huge shot right there. Shaheed knocks it down. That is where you need him, and the big fella responds right there for the triple. 7:50 left remaining here in the third quarter. It's a 6-point game. House of Paign's got the ball. Billy Garrett going to take a 3 of his own. Left wing, jacks it up. It's no good. A rebound goes to Fletcher McGee of War Tampa. War Tampa past the half-court line. McGee's got the basketball. McGee working on Feliz here. Dribbles at the left elbow. Passes over left corner perimeter. War Tampa's got the ball. Left baseline dribble inside. Throws it down. We get a foul, though. It's going to be a push-off. It's going to be an offensive foul by War Tampa, as he was working on Mike Dummy. And it's going to go right back over to the House of Paign. I think that was Sean Willett there who threw it down, but he pushed off, and that was offensive. House of Paign gets it back. 7:15 left to go. They move it over off the pick and roll here. Malcolm Hill's got it. Hill takes a deep 2. Off the back iron, up in the air, gets rebounded right back over to War Tampa. 6-point game. They're very well in as we approach the 7-minute mark left remaining. Horace Spencer has the basketball. He played at Auburn for college basketball. Spencer making his move one man. Passes over to the left corner. Now just bad pass. Well wide of Fletcher McGee at the baseline, and it goes out of bounds. Yeah, I really do hope so, Vaughn, that the second half of 2020 should be fine here with the sports returning. New Hampshire Motor Speedway, they're going with fans in the stands. 19,000 fans in the stands for the NASCAR race in New Hampshire for race weekend on August 2nd for the Cup. 6:40 left to go. House of Paign delivers inside off the backdoor cut. They put it home for 2. It's an 8-point game, everyone. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub here, as I call play-by-play of basketball action. Usually cover college basketball and NBA games here on the channel. This is the first time I've covered TBT. A lot of contact there, no fouls. We got a massive block by House of Paign as they go the distance as well. Full court outlet pass and layup going down right there by Andres Feliz. It's a 10-point game. Oh, yeah, I can hear the fireworks behind my house right now, too. 6 minutes left to go. In the third quarter. Open 3, War Tampa taking it. No good. Off the mark. That's a miss by Shaheed Davis. Gets rebound over by the House of Paign. House of Paign with 5:50 remaining. They get the ball into the hands of Feliz. He's at the left wing, guarded by McGee. Feliz here with the basketball. Dribbles now. Makes his move inside. We get a foul. A little bit of bump and contact. It's going to be a foul picked up, I think, by Horace Spencer. Let's see here. I'll take a look at your pick here. So he's gonna pick up with the last name here, Noah, from defensive back from Auburn here. He's gonna pick up he's got a really long last name there. 5.5 remaining. War Tampa playing defense there as House of Paign turns it over. They turned it right over, trying to pass it back around the perimeter. Nobody was there. So War Tampa is going to get it back. They're down by 10. Floater in the key. Taken. That's no good. Missed shot right there by Shaheed Davis. Rebound goes back over. House of Paign gets it. House of Paign with the basketball. 9 o'clock. Time for fireworks, it looks like. House of Paign. Right wing perimeter. Moves it around at the top here with Billy Garrett. Garrett dribbles now into the lane. Floats it up. Right elbow. That one's off the mark. Tipped out of bounds. Last touched out of bounds by War Tampa. So House of Paign will get back the basketball here with 5:07 left remaining here, folks. If you guys are a first timer on the channel, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play basketball on the channel. Hey, welcome in, Chris Saley here. Thanks so much for stopping by. 3-point shot. That one no good, off the mark by House of Paign. The rebound goes back over War Tampa. War Tampa's got it, takes it past the half-court logo here with Andres Feliz. They're still in the game. They're down by 10. 4:50 remaining as they pass it. Low post now into the key for War Tampa. A lot of white jerseys swarming around. Able to get that ball, though, by Deshaun Murray. And Murray gets fouled in between a trap of House of Paign players. Try to put it up in a lot of contact. So Deshaun Murray, former Auburn player, will go to the line, shoot 2 here for War Tampa. 4:45 left to go. That is foul number 2 for the House of Paign. Foul number 2 is 2 fouls in this game by War Tampa as well. First shot is up. Murray missed it. Rattled out. Alex wants the Lions to sign for Joe Thuney. Interesting here. Dakota wants to know if we have any San Diego Padres fans here in the chat. So yeah, feel free to let them know here. 43-34. This channel here is out for all different sports fans. So welcome in if you guys are a first timer on the channel. Second shot was good by War Tampa. House of Paign took the shot at the left baseline. They nailed it down, and I don't know what War Tampa's doing right there. They took a 3-point shot immediately at the top of the key. Just jacks one up without even passing the ball. I think that was by Bryce Brown, and it goes out of bounds. It was an air ball. It wasn't even close to the rim. We've seen that a couple times by War Tampa today. It's a lot of dribbling, not a whole lot of passing. It's like you got to get the whole team involved here. And a couple plays today, they haven't passed the ball. It's just been one player who's held onto the ball for the full possession and just lets the clock down, jacks up a shot, and it's a brick. 45-34 to score right now. 4 minutes left to go. Hey, welcome in here. Thanks so much for stopping by the Trash Can. Interesting name he's got. Welcome in here. What's the prediction? I had thought War Tampa in this game could actually stay with House of Paign. I had War Tampa here, and I had a really close game. House of Paign just nailed the 3. They're down by 14 right now. War Tampa going inside. First shot was a miss. They get the offensive rebound, tips it back in. That's good. 48-36, 3:40 left to go. Hey, welcome in. Grace here. Thanks so much for stopping by, finding my channel. I appreciate it. House of Paign. Up by 12 so far. 3.5 left to go in the third to get the ball. Feliz has it, right wing perimeter. Moves it over now to the top of the key for the House of Paign. They have it at the left wing. Gonna take a 3. It's up. No good off the back iron. That's a miss there. And we're gonna have a timeout on the floor as House of Tampa got the rebound. 3:23 left to go in the third quarter. As we'll be back after this break. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub if you guys are new. Thanks so much for stopping by. I cover play-by-play basketball here on the channel. And we'll be back after this break. Alright, so I'm going to go over a couple box score stuff for everyone. House of Paign shooting the ball 43% from the floor and holding War Tampa to only 34% so far. And they are struggling from three-point range as they are only 13% from behind the arc by War Tampa. It's been a nightmare from 3 in this game. As far as the leading scorers in this game today here, we'll take a look. House of Paign doing well here with Mike Dom. He had all 15 points in the first half from Mike Dom. Now it's Andres Feliz. Strong showing here by the recent Illinois graduate. 6 for 8 today from the floor. 4 rebounds as well. He doesn't have an assist today by Andres Feliz, who happens to be the point of this team, but he's got 16 points there. 6 for 8 from the floor by Andres. So great game for him today. Mike Dom with 15, and then 7 points by Malcolm Hill today so far in this game for the House of Paign. Let's see here for War Tampa. Leading score right now, 11 points for Deshaun Murray. So it's the Auburn players leading the way. 11 points by Murray, 8 points by Bryce Brown. Those 8 points were really on in this game, and House of Paign's done a great job limiting Bryce Brown as he is struggling. 2 for 8 from the floor. I expected a lot today from Bryce Brown. He plays up in the G League for the Maine Red Claws for the Celtics G League, and I expected that he would have a great game, and everything just after the first quarter so on, it's just been bricks by Bryce Brown, and that was just a terrible shot that he took. Top of the key, no passing off to his teammates, just jacked up a shot a couple minutes ago that was a complete air ball and went out of bounds. So right now we're just on a break here, everyone, and we'll be back in a couple moments. Grace here thinking that Illinois is starting to rebuild. Well, yeah, it's a really good future for Illinois. I think what Brad Underwood's doing there, it's gonna if they're able to get back Ayo Dosunmu for this season and Kofi Cockburn, if both of them come back and don't go to the NBA, that's massive. Like they will be a top 20 team there. Because I put out my college basketball rankings, a couple of college basketball rankings videos, and there's a lot of NBA draft decisions still pending. I think I had Illinois around, I think it was like number 36 in the last one, but that's with Dosunmu leaving, with the assumption. He hasn't left yet though. Still, we're waiting for his NBA draft decision, same as Cockburn, but if both of them come back, that they would jump up like many spots in my prediction there, because Dosunmu is just he's a great player. Second season, he was a game changer on the courts. So if he comes back once again for Illinois, that's massive. Yeah, I agree with you. This whole thing's basically messing everything up. It's been a terrible year. We got hit really hard where I live. I'm out in Massachusetts, and we got hit from the whole. There was like a conference up with international people up in Boston. That was back in late February, and that was the super spreader in the state of Mass as far as all the cases. That's why we had like 3,000 cases a day back in April. But everything has dropped down, and prayers out if you live out towards the south, like Florida or Texas, man, prayers out to you guys right now, because everything's just shifted in this. It's terrible out there. It's out of control. 48-36 the score. 3 minutes left to go as we are back. War Tampa taking the 3, and they miss it right there to get the offensive rebound in the key. Gonna put it up. Murray puts up the shot. No good. Contact, but no foul when an air ball gets rebounded back over to the House of Paign. 2:40 left to go. 12-point lead here by the House of Paign. Thought it'd be a little bit closer, but they've done a great job as that's a 3. Puts it up, and Malcolm Hill splash from behind the arc. That's great passing right there. That is great example of passing. The winner of this game will take on Carmen's crew. So that's going to be a great matchup here. If House of Paign can keep this up. They put on a pretty good clinic tonight as far as shooting in this game. They've done a great job. 51-36. We get a foul on the court here by Mike Dahm. Picks it up for the House of Paign. So 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by War Tampa. Yeah, we're already past the halfway point of 2020 here, Vaughn, and he has still not listened to that song since November, what it feels like tonight since he moved and changed schools. 2:19 left remaining. If you're a first-timer on the channel, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub. I cover college basketball, play-by-play, NBA play-by-play here on the channel. Glad to cover some games for the TBT. This is the first ever time I've streamed these games before, so I'm shocked by the audience that we have. This is great as both of the free throws went down at the line. 51-38, up by 13 here for the House of Paign. They move it over left wing perimeter. It's Michael Fink with it. Fink dribbles now left baseline. Oh, nice movement there to the right corner. Passed over to Vanales. Vanales moves it over now to Mike Dahm. Mike Dahm backing his way, right baseline. Into the key for Dahm. Dahm, shot fake, puts up the shot, and we get a foul. It'll be picked up here by Murray. So Murray picks up the foul for War Tampa. Mike Dahm will go to the free throw line, shoot 2. With 1:52 left to go for House of Paign. Next pick coming in here, Dakota picks out Rico Dahl, running back South Carolina he's got. So he lets me know his picks when we go through the game here. 1:52 left to go. First shot by Mike Dahm. That one is no good. That's a miss at the free throw line. Mike Dahm's second shot, he nails that one. 14-point lead now in the final 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. War Tampa with the basketball, left baseline, they dribble. Now they're underneath the hoop, they put it up, and they just get rejected by the bottom part of the backboard. They get the offensive rebound, put it up again, and finally the House of Paign able to grab a hold of that basketball and take it away right there as that ball was up for grabs, tipped up 3 or 4 times up in the air right next to the hoop there. As House of Paign gets it, and we get a foul immediately by War Tampa. That is foul number 5 by War Tampa. So that's gonna put House of Paign in the double bonus. So 5 is the limit here in the quarter as War Tampa picks up their 15th foul in quarter number 3. House of Paign shoots 2 at the line. First shot. It's up, it's good. Billy Garrett, former DePaul Blue Demon, hits that one. House of Paign, basically a lot of Illinois alumni from this team, made up of Illinois alumni, and Billy Garrett played college basketball for DePaul. Kyle Vanales played for Central Connecticut State, and Mike Dahm, great addition to the team here, as they're their first TBT appearance here. Mike Dahm played for South Dakota State. So he was the number 4 scorer in college basketball in 2019. Second shot, good. Funny name here. He's got Man Looking Disgusted at a Corn Dog. Classic name since it's the 4th of July anyway. That is quite the name there, man. He likes War Tampa in this one. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. War Tampa just hit a big 3. Big X was down by 14 points in the first game today. They came back and won it against D2. Still have another quarter left to go after this one. 1 minute left to play in the third quarter. House of Paign with the basketball. Step back 3. Launch in the air. That is money there. Kyle Vanales drops down the triple from behind the arc. Puts it up to 16. I think that's the largest lead of the game right now by House of Paign. War Tampa gets it right back. They're going to take a deep 2. Top just to the side of the free throw circle. That's a miss off the side of the rim. Rebound House of Paign. 35 seconds left to go. 10-second differential, shot clock and game clock. They jack up a 3, no good. Offensive rebounds where he needs to be, as War Tampa didn't box out there, and LaRon Black puts it up and puts it in for 2 more for House of Paign. 20 seconds left remaining. War Tampa with the basketball. They have it. Number 14, Taylor Persons has the ball. He dribbles past the half-court logo. This is the same thing that he did in the first quarter. Just takes the ball. He's got to pass it here. Persons takes the jumper. Free throw circle. That's a much better shot selection there. Hits it. 59:43 second remaining. Launches. Deep 3 right there from the Puma logo. Right behind the right wing perimeter. It's a miss off the side of the backboard by Garrett of House of Paign. And we end the third quarter. 59:43 at the end of 3 here, everyone, and we will be back here in the fourth quarter. So fourth quarter a little bit different. Fourth quarter here as we move on to quarter number 4. Last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter in the TBT. What they do, they go by something called Elam ending rules. With under 4 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter, the game gets stopped, and then at that time when the game gets stopped, whatever the total score of what the leading team had to that point, you add 8 points to that total, and they play to that set target score. So say if House of Paign can get 70 points by 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Say if they hit 70 with 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, the target score will be 78, just like it was in the first game. It was Big X who hit they hit 70 points as well. I'm just giving an example. So whatever the team hits to stop time, you add 8 to that total, and that is the target score. And I actually created a graphic for the target score, so we'll have that as well on here. I actually didn't have that in the first stream today. But right now we're on break. If you guys are new, first time on the channel, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Feel free to check out the other basketball content I got. I do play-by-play for college basketball, NBA, March Madness tournament I've only done once. I was supposed to do it twice. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but better luck in 2021. And a ton of college basketball content out there also. I do college basketball rankings, predictions, and stuff. I have my way too early top 25 out, so feel free to check that out. Transfer rankings and stuff like that came out. It's got a lot of content there. College basketball transfers and stuff with key players transferring to other universities. So a lot of cool stuff I got. But right now we're just on break, so we're gonna move on to the fourth quarter in a couple minutes. Leading scorer tonight, House of Paign, 16 points. It's a tie between Mike Dom and Andres Feliz. He's had a great inaugural game here to start off for the recent college graduate Andres Feliz for Illinois. He's got 16 today, and he's doing it with 0 assists as well, which is odd because he's a point guard. Mike Dom with 16 as well. 10 points by Malcolm Hill, so 3 players with double-digit points so far for House of Paign. For War Tampa, leading scorer happens to be for War Tampa in this one. It is Deshaun Murray. He's got 13. He's got 13 points in this game for number 13. And then Bryce Brown, he had the first 8 points in this game for War Tampa, and then ever since those first 8 points, he has yet to score, and he has yet to score in over 27 minutes, I think. Charlie Warner, tight end from Georgia, Dakota puts out there as he's got his next pick. Vegas Vic's going to go light some fireworks up with his boys. Hey, have fun, my man, tonight. And fireworks is legal in this state, so enjoy, my man. Fireworks right next door. You take a half an hour drive to my place in the bordering state, and unfortunately they're not legal over here, but they are where he is. And my state's surrounded by all states that it's legal. As we're back to action, here we go. Fourth quarter, 59-43. House of Paign with the basketball. They passed it inside. War Tampa tipped it out of bounds. Stops the clock with 3 on the shot clock. 8:32 left to go in quarter number 4. And yeah, man, stay safe, man, and don't do anything stupid like be the one who puts out a tube launcher like one of my friends did, and he launched a firework at his house a couple years ago. That was crazy when he did that. 59-43, as they're going to inbound it, catch and shoot. They take the 3, a lot of contact, and Mike Dom will go shoot at the free throw line here. We're going to see if it's 3 or 2. It was close to the 3-point line as it was a weird camera angle they brought to me. If he was behind the line, he inbounded it. Let's see. Mike Dom. Oh, that's yeah. His foot was on the line, so that's going to be 2 shots. As he went catch and shoot, launched it at the left baseline, and that's a bad foul there by War Tampa to commit. So Mike Dom 2 shots at the line. First one's good. So Mike Dom's got 17 points, and he makes it 18. 61-43 the score. Up by 18. I think this is the largest lead so far. 8:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Mike Dom 18 points as well. 6 for 11 from the floor. War Tampa. Passing inside, they move it back outside. Left baseline. Deep 2. It's no good. Hits the front rim. Rebound goes back to the House of Paign. 8:10 left remaining. Mike Dom's got the basketball. Puts into the hands of Feliz. Feliz has got 16 right now as we approach the 8-minute mark. Feliz at the top. As they slow it down with the basketball. Over to Egwu. Egwu moves it over to Feliz, and that's going to be... It's going to be double dribble by Egwu. So before he passed it off, he double dribbles with it. And the clock will stop with 7:57. War Tampa will get back the ball. $1 million winner take all in this tournament. And House of Paign right now is on pace if they keep this up and hit the target score. They are on pace to play the defending champions, #1 seeded Carmen's Crew on Wednesday at 4 p.m. 61-43. War Tampa went inside right there. I think it's going to be a foul. It's a foul picked up. I think it's by Malcolm Hill. As he's gonna stay in the game, they say. So Malcolm Hill's gonna stay in the game right now for House of Paign. So free throw is coming up here at the line. This is Scotty James. He played college basketball at Liberty. He hasn't done much today either. I thought that he could have an impact on this game here today for War Tampa. But first shot's good at the line by Scotty James. Second shot here, Scotty James hits it. 61-45. Next pick Dakota has out. Central Florida, he picks up with Gabe Davis. He's got from Central Florida. 7.5 left to go here. Feliz. Oh, burst of speed past the entire defense. Missed the layup, though. A lot of contact right there in the collision. Feliz is down. Hopefully he's able to get back up. That's tough to see right there. Still not able to... Oh, Feliz is back behind the defense. There he is. Gets up, lays it up. Missed the next layup. There. That was a tough one, though, as he had to go with the left hand with a hand in his face, so he just missed the last 2 layups. War Tampa with a rebound. Going up right there, and what a block by House of Paign. That is Egwu right there, denying #2, Shahid Davis, with a dribble into the lane. Try to float it up right there. He got behind one, floated it up, and Egwu coming out of nowhere with a massive swat right there for the big fella. But that is a foul, though. They're going to say it's a foul by Egwu. So there was contact there. I thought it was clean. So 2 shots here at the line by War Tampa. First one, no good. They missed it. So War Tampa missed the first one. 7:09 left to play remaining here in quarter number 4. Once we hit the 4-minute mark, we will go into something that'll be a little bit different here. You guys follow college and NBA. It's called Elam ending rules. You add 8 points to the leading team's total to be the target score that the score will end on. As the second shot was no good at the free throw line either right there by War Tampa. Mike Dom tried to get the rebound, and it bounced off Mike Dom's knee out of bounds. So War Tampa will inbound. They'll inbound underneath the basket. They put it back outside. War Tampa takes the 3 right corner. It's up. It's no good, and rebounded there by Michael Fink of the House of Paign. He had it for a second. War Tampa got it back, put up another shot. They missed it. Rebound goes back to House of Paign once again. House of Paign with the basketball. Past half court, 6:50 left to go. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub here, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by. Jumper, they get it. 2 more added to the point total tonight here. They're on to a great game in their first appearance of the TBT. 63-45, 6:30 left to go. War Tampa with the ball. Left wing they have it. Horace Spencer dribbling now. Passes over to Bryce Brown. Brown, jumper, and he is cold. He's yet to hit a bucket since the first quarter. Missed that one. 6:20 remaining. 18-point lead by the House of Paign. 30 more minutes for Vaughn until Korean Men's Golf Tour starts on YouTube, so he's going to be excited for that. Open man, wide open. House of Paign knocking it down. Money. Mike Dom adding some more. That's 21, I think. What a game by Mike Dom here. 66-45, largest score tonight here by the House of Paign with 5:50 remaining. War Tampa with the basketball. Bryce Brown has it. Brown moves it inside and denied right there by House of Paign, but a lot of contact in the foul. War Tampa should be going to the line. They're going to shoot 2, I think, coming up here. It's going to be Shaheed Davis. They're doing everything on the court. Players constantly wide open tonight. Fantastic ball movement all around tonight by House of Paign. Getting some great shots. Mike Dom doing everything. 4 for 5 from behind the arc. 21 points, 8 rebounds tonight by Mike Dom. He is a key addition to House of the Paign here in their first TBT. War Tampa at the line as Shaheed Davis makes the first one. They put it to a 20-point game. Well, the first game today was a good one. This one, it's gotten out of hand lately. I honestly thought War Tampa could have had a chance here. I thought that Bryce Brown and Fletcher McGee had a chance to light it up. But House of Paign today, what they did, stopping the 2, Brown and McGee, it's been phenomenal here. This team looks dangerous. 5:45 left to go. House of Paign with the basketball up by 19. Bryce Brown, he had 8 points in the first quarter. He is cold ever since. Fletcher McGee, he's only got 2 points. 0 3-point shots, and he only attempted 2 3-pointers. $66-47. 5.5 left to go. That's a steal off the inbound by House of Paign. And they go coast to coast. Lays it up and in for 2 right there by Malcolm Hill. Too easy. So they're up here by 21. War Tampa right back with the basketball. Bryce Brown has it. Right wing perimeter dribbling that ball. Now it's over into the hands of Brent Jackson. Jackson has it. Moves it over left wing. Fletcher McGee back with the basketball. 5 minutes as we approach that mark left to go. Fletcher McGee. Double teamed and that ball gets poked out of bounds. Going to be touched out of bounds, I think, by House of Paign here. So War Tampa will get it back. Vegas Fix here is boys and him chilling right now. Going to light up some more after. There you go, man. And enjoy the night. Enjoy the rest of your fourth, my man. Jumper and the key. That one's off the mark by War Tampa as we have a battle for the rebound here. They're going to call a tie up here or what they're going to call. 4:56 remaining. LaMichael Paign or Cam Akers is going to go out for. Ooh. Both pretty solid players. So Mike Dom went up for the rebound. He got fouled, so that's a War Tampa foul. 4:56 left to go. We got a minute. So we got a minute left to go before we get into Elam ending rules, which I'll explain when we get there. 68-47. He tried to go for the alley-oop. They missed it, though. House of Paign missed the alley-oop. Tried to get the big man, Michael Fink, up top. War Tampa with the basketball. Dribbles past half court. They move it over left wing perimeter. Takes the 3. It is up. No good. Hits the front rim to get the offensive rebound. It is up. It is good. Not a whole lot of good shot selection tonight here by War Tampa in this game. It's been not a whole lot of passing and a bunch of 3-point shots just jacked up with the defense right in the area with hands in the face constantly. And some of them been air balls. Some of them hit the front rim short. 68-49. Fink inside puts it out. That's a massive block right there by War Tampa, by Horace Spencer. War Tampa's got it into the hands of McGee. McGee takes the 3 and he can't hit it. He has missed all three of his attempts from behind the arc today. Vaughn's going to go outside tonight, watch some fireworks. Good luck, man, with that. Goody here, back from lighting fireworks. Welcome back in there, Goody. And yeah, Dakota wants you guys to pick whoever you choose here for his last pick. Cam Akers from Florida State or LaMichael Paign from Florida. He can choose one of those players for his last pick. Alright, so right now we're just on break, everybody, but it's been a blowout here. House of Paign looking good. They're gonna, if they keep this up, hit the target score like everything appears to be right now, they will take on the defending champs, Carmen's crew, the Ohio State alumni, in the second round, in the round of 16 of the TBT. That game will take place on Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern time on July 8th, and That will be a great matchup here. So we would have the Illinois alumni taking on the Ohio State alumni. That will be a great matchup in the second round. So a little bit of a rundown what went on today. Big X in the first game I covered today took on D2. Big X got the W as they won 79-74. Big X was down in that game. They're down by 14 points. Came back. Nick Ward had a monster second half in helping his team come back and win that game. So Big X will take on Red Scare, the Dayton Flyers alumni, the 8 seed in the round of 16. That'll take place on Wednesday as well, the 2 p.m. game. And then whoever wins this will take on Carmen's crew. And then whoever wins those 2 games on Wednesday will meet up on Friday in the semifinals. As for the other game today, Team Brotherly Love beat the Stillwater Stars, the Oklahoma State alumni, today, 87-71. So the Philadelphia alumni consisting, I think it's with players from Temple and St. Joseph's. They had a big win today, put up 87 against Stillwater. Let's see here. If I had to pick, I'll go Akers there. So I will pick Cam Akers for the last pick there, Dakota. Hey, have a nice night, Goody man. Thanks so much for stopping by, buddy. And indeed, stay healthy, stay safe, and wash your hands. If you're out in large groups, make sure to wear your mask. If you go out in public, make sure to wear your mask at public places. And we're going to get back to action here. Oh, yeah, things got definitely worse after the wildfires. It's been quite the year. So, I will go with Akers there. So, I'll go with Akers. Alright, so we are actually in... So, I'm going to take this down. So, we are going into the target score, everyone, right now. So we are on the target score here. So we are into Elam ending rules, which goes on right now. And War Tampa just made a bucket. 68-51. Target score happens to be 76 for this game. So first team to 76 will win the game. And House of Paign, they only need 8 points. They get the basketball here. Dribble drive inside, and we get a bump and foul by War Tampa. It's going to be their third picked up in the fourth quarter. So third picked up in the fourth year. As we get the first team to 76 will win. That's the target score as Dakota's pick is in. So inbound coming up. War Tampa with 3 fouls. Same as House of Paign. They have 3 fouls in quarter number 4. House of Paign with the basketball. Left wing perimeter. Billy Garrett dribbling. Puts it now over into the hands of Malcolm Hill. Hill takes the 3. It's off the back iron. And we get a foul also. So it's going to be a foul here. It looks like by Fletcher McGee. Picks up the 4th here for War Tampa. Is that shooting or? Yeah, look like, yeah, he was in the act of shooting, hit his elbow, so Fletcher McGee picks it up. Is that going to be 2 or 3? Taking a look at the replay. I think it's going to be 2. I think he was inside shooting, so first shot's good at the free throw line. House of Paign hits it. 69-51. Second shot, that one's up, that one's good. He's going to go to the line for 3. Actually, yeah, so it was behind the arc where he fouled him. So Malcolm Hill with all 3, and he is money. Hits them both back to 20. Malcolm Hill, the number 3 all-time scorer at Illinois. War Tampa, down by 20. They get the basketball. Left baseline. Still dribbling that ball for War Tampa. As now they floated up in the key. That one just bad shot selection. Again, hit the front rim. Rebound to the House of Paign. House of Paign with it. Dribbles now right baseline. Going inside. A lot of contact. That'll be a foul. War Tampa picks up another one. 2 shots coming up here at the free throw line. Once again, this time by Billy Garrett of House of Paign. So free throws coming up at the line. First one. That one's up. That one's through. She hits that one. 72-51 the score. House of Paign here, leading scorer tonight. Mike Dom, he had 21. Andres Feliz, great showing in his first game of the TBT. He's got 16. Yeah, hurricane season. It's not going to be looking good this year. Late August, early September, yeah. Not going to be good, especially when people have to go into storm shelters and stuff. And going to be a lot of crowding with a bunch of people. War Tampa, dribble drive inside, floated up, hit the front rim. That one's no good. Rebound goes back to the House of Paign. House of Paign with the basketball. Nice spin move into the key, and it's going to be ripped out of his hands, and it's out of bounds, though. So Andres Feliz trying to go right there. Made the spin move, and War Tampa ripped it out with Horace Spencer, but House of Paign will get it right back. There you go. Lit some fireworks there. Vegas Vic's putting up. Inbounds. They move it over to Mike Dom. Shot fake here. Dom going to take the open two. He missed it, though, off the back iron. War Tampa gets the rebounds. Horace Spencer dribbles past half court. Horace Spencer working on Mike Dom. Moves it back out around the perimeter. Fletcher McGee takes a three. Cleared some space. It was halfway down. Missed it. And the offensive rebound went to War Tampa, but they pushed off with the going for the rebound there. They pushed off. So House of Paign will get back the ball. House of Paign will get it right back. They're up by 21. And since he pushed off too, that is they're in the bonus too, so they're going to shoot 2 shots. So all they need, 4 more points, and the House of Paign will win today. Target score they got to get to is 76. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Andres Feliz. He's got 16, now counting 17, hits the first. Looking for 18 here tonight by Andres Feliz. Strong showing in his first ever TBT. He averaged 11 back this past season for the Fighting Illini. He only gets 1 free throw there at the line, so he only gets 1. They're going to say, since it was an offensive foul. So House of Paign will get it back. All he needs is a 3-pointer to win. They settle for a 2. They try to go inside. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Puts it up. 2 strong second time off the glass. Rebound by War Tampa. War Tampa's got the basketball. Past half court. McGee passes. That's going to be a kicked ball violation. Then kicked ball violation by number 21, Malcolm Hill, the House of Paign. So it's going to be inbounds here by War Tampa, I believe. War Tampa going to inbound. They're down by 22. Which they do. They have the ball here. Left wing perimeter. Brown feeds it off into the hands of Jackson. Takes a 3. Off the mark. Tipped around. Rebounds. Goes to Mike Dom. He's on a massive game. Andres Feliz with the basketball. All he needs is a 3 to win. Feliz has it. Top of the key. Going to take the 3. It's up. No good. Almost had it. Hit back iron. No good. War Tampa gets the rebounds. 73-51. Target score set at 76. Bounce pass to the right baseline. Missed the reverse handed layup right there by Brent Jackson. Rebound goes back to the House of Paign. Here they go. Numbers. Feliz in transition. Oh, he coughs it up. Kicked the ball out of bounds as he lost it. It's going to be a turnover by the House of Paign as War Tampa gets it back. Still looking for the first team here to 76. House of Paign, all he needs is a 3. War Tampa will get back to basketball. If you guys are a first timer, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play college basketball NBA, first ever day calling the TBT. Thanks so much, everyone, for stopping by. War Tampa with the ball now into the hands of Horace Spencer. Spencer turns it over. House of Paign, nobody to beat. Here goes one man. Oh, what a block right there. Fletcher McGee flying out of nowhere from behind to get the block. War Tampa outlet pass. They turn it over. House of Paign jacks up the 3, misses it. They get the offensive rebound, puts it back, reverse hand. Goes down. It is up. It is good for 2 right there. And Andres Feliz has got himself 19 points tonight in this one. He hits now in the air. 1 more bucket away from winning. War Tampa. Low post. Puts it up. Too strong. They get the offensive rebound. They get a second chance. Puts it up. Through. Let's see. Our last pick. Dakota selecting Cam Akers. Running back Florida State. There we go, bud. So his draft is complete. All they need, House of Paign, 1 more bucket. War Tampa. Right there. Let's see. Is that going to be a foul by War Tampa? I think so. Let's see. Once the ref sorted out. It's going to be McGee trying to take the charge. Yeah, that's going to be a foul by Fletcher McGee. Fletcher McGee fouled Andres Feliz, and Andres Feliz can seal the deal here at the free throw line. All he needs is to hit one. Feliz looking for point number 20. Here it is. And he's got it. Andres Feliz wins it. What a showing tonight by Andres Feliz. Just graduated from Illinois. 76-53. That is the final score in this one, as the House of Paign will be moving on to take on the defending champs in the second round on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Carmen's crew. Going to be a great game there. Ohio State alumni versus the Illinois alumni on Wednesday. Wow, what a game here by the House of Paign, though. Hitting shots, great ball movement. Mike Dahm with a double-double. Mike Dahm, the star player today. 21 points, 4 for 5 from behind the arc. 13 rebounds from Mike Dahm in this game. What a game as well. First ever TBT for this team, for the House of Paign. Andres Feliz dropping down 20. And he was 7 for 14 from the floor as well. Perfect at the free throw line, going 5 for 5. He had himself a great game. And in this one, as far as the other team here, as far as War Tampa in this one, Bryce Brown, he had the first 8 points of this one, and you got to give House of Paign kudos defensively in this game, stopping Bryce Brown as he finished with 8 points. He went 2 for 10 from the floor, 1 for 6 from behind the arc, as he had his first 8 points in the first quarter, and he was scoreless for the last 30-plus minutes in basketball in this game today. The leading scorer for War Tampa only found himself with 13 points in this one. That happened to be Deshaun Murray. He was the only double-digit scorer in this game, as they struggled to convert on shots today. They just could not hit the shot. They jacked up 23 three-point shots, and they only made 3 of those in this game today. 23 attempts, only made 3 three-point shots, and 7 triples made by the House of Paign in this one, as they did a great job all together. So House of Paign will move on. They take on Carmen's crew in the second round, which is the Ohio State alumni. But thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by. Happy 4th of July, by the way. You guys are awesome here on the channel. Tomorrow, I do plan to cover the Brickyard 400 for NASCAR special programming. I do plan on covering tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. So I won't be able to cover the TBT tomorrow since I'm doing NASCAR. But I do plan on being back for the TBT on Monday night, possibly for the 7 and 9 game. So feel free to turn on notifications if you guys want some more streams of these as well. And I plan to do some more streams of these in the future. And turn on notifications if you enjoy the content. College basketball play-by-play also, same as the NBA. So thanks so much for stopping by. Before you go, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, notification bell. Goes a long way as well. And you guys were awesome tonight. Enjoy the 4th of July. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you, my man Vegas Vix, tomorrow. See you, Dakota. And thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. Same as Vaughn here, my man. Glad to have you on once again here, as he puts out about his old school here. Should have stayed at his old school. If he stayed in his old school, nothing bad would happen. But at least you were out of school since March, man. Which you didn't have to go to your new school from March and onwards. So that was something positive here when you moved, that you didn't have to see those kids in your new school for the remainder of the school year. But, alright, that's a wrap here. I'm going to sign off in the video, and enjoy the rest of your 4th of July and Saturday night, everyone.